During slavery, slaves could be purchased for as little as $200. The slaves were classified according to their system. The most sought-after slaves were called mandingos. They were the best of all slaves. Every time they appeared, people would rush to buy them. Soon a noblewoman rushes up to the auction table. She looked all over the mandingo, and then, without hesitation, she bids $800 to take back to the farm as a favorite. At that moment, a man on the stage also took a liking to the slave and offered $5,000 for the mandingo. And the reason why the man spent so much money, because he has a large number of female slaves on his farm. So he was going to bring this pure mandingo back to his farm to optimize the bloodline of the slaves in the farm. As long as there are more and more pure slaves, the $5,000 was an investment. Soon Mark brought mandingo back to the farm. Father was excited to see such a fine slave because he had been trading slaves for decades. He had never seen a slave so pure. Then he had a pot of hot water prepared for this superb slave. At the same time, the female slaves on the farm were preparing to conceive, and only Mangongo could participate in this project. In order to give him the strength he needed, not only do they prepare a lot of beef for him every day, he was given a higher status than all the other slaves. This caused the other slaves to resent him. They even plotted to take revenge on Mandingo. Meanwhile, on the other side, his father arranged a girl for Mark. So he arranged for a girl to marry him. But it wasn't long before Mark became indifferent to her. He had already fallen in love with a slave girl. His wife was furious when she found out. She took advantage of her husband's absence to give the slave, Anna, a hard time. After more than a year of hard labor at Mandingo's, Mandingo has finally given birth to the farm's finest slaves. The babies of these slaves will soon be brought to market. In order to get a better price for these slaves, Mark decided to go to the auction in person. He took his slave Anna with him. His wife saw him doing this. Angry, she had a bold idea to take revenge on Mark.